guys, welcome back to the horror as always with your host Jenna. Once again, thank you for you guys who are checking me out. Thanks for returning, and to anyone who is new to my channel, welcome. So I literally just got off of work, still literally wearing my my Target gear. Probably should have changed because I did like rack chickens today, and I'm probably disgusting. I don't even know. Um, but whatever. What am I doing today? I know what I'm doing. I am going to be reviewing the movie The Collector. Like I was gonna do like the last couple of days, and just I haven't yet. So gonna go around to this one. As you guys know, or may not know, this was one of my movies that I received in my Blu-ray horror pack for February this month. I actually checked this out Thursday night, yes. Um, and you know what? It's a decent little film. It is. I did enjoy it. Um, I'll try not to, like, I won't have any spoilers or anything. If I do feel myself kind of coming up on a spoiler, I will definitely kind of give you guys a heads up. But I'm going to try and keep this totally spoil-free. But, you know. Um, so, like I said, I checked this one out Thursday night. It was after work or whatever, popped it in. I gotta say, like I said, I enjoyed it pretty a little bit more than I was expecting. And I think even when I took this out of the pack and read the description, I was like, oh yeah, it's probably going to be like a bit influenced by Saw. It's probably going to have a couple of like maybe Saw-esque type moments in here. Definitely did. There's a few sort of like traps and get-ups and stuff that was definitely kind of derived from Saw, because I know that there was a person or two who from the Twisted Minds behind Saw 4, 5, and 6. So obviously it was kind of expected to see some of those Saw-esque type of contraptions and everything. I mean, I feel like in moments you felt like you're kind of watching a Saw movie, but definitely not necessarily ripping off the Saw franchise by any means. Because once again, it's people who were working on the Saw series brought us The Collector, so kind of expected just that style and everything, but I definitely didn't feel like I was totally watching like a Saw ripoff movie at all. Couple of like cool little like contraptions that I was like, that's actually kind of cool. I mean, this is the type of movie, like the Saw movies I love. Even some of the deaths in those, I'm a little like, it's a little much for me, but it's still bearable. I feel like this is kind of the same way. It's a little, a few moments where I was a little, but nothing too crazy or anything. I feel like if you're like me, where it's like some of this stuff kind of makes you squeamish, you'll still be able to watch this and enjoy it very much, I feel. Um, I was going to talk about one of the contraptions actually, because the guy who kind of like was breaking into the house to like steal stuff, and then kind of like stumbles upon the fact that there's this other like maniac in there like killing this family. Um, uh, we see him kind of like going through the house and everything. And like one of the rooms actually, before I get to like the little contraption thing, um, there's a room that he kind of stumbled upon on where it's like on the floor it was completely covered with like the stuff that they would use in like roach motels or something, like almost like the same goop that they used in that cockroach scene from Nightmare 4, that like real yellowy goopy heavy sticky stuff. So he had to kind of like hop on different objects to like get to like the bed or something to get to something. And I have to say, right up front. Like everyone who knows me, I'm much more of a dog person. I'm a dog lover. Cats, I usually like, yeah, whatever. Like I never wish harm on cats or anything, but I'm like whatever. But this film has definitely proven to me how much of a cat lover I am, because in this room, when the guy's doing his little thing or whatever, you hear like meow, meow. I'm like thinking like, oh shit, oh god, no, I don't even want to see this, but I can't look away. Um, like, oh, that poor cat, like it was stuck in the stuff. Um, like anyone who's a cat person, like I would not recommend this movie at all for this specific scene, because that poor cat and its demise, like I know I've said a few times, like from like the demise of the dogs in the VHS movies, VHS 2 specifically, and even 3. Especially number 2, where like the dog is like, that's like the last image of the dog because it falls like 3,000 feet from the air to the ground to its death, and you just see like its face or whatever, and it's kind of like whimpering. Like I've always struggled with it, but that's like a cakewalk compared to what this cat ended up like getting. I just like I want to describe it so bad, but I'm like at the same time I can't. And I just think of like cat lovers. Like I first person I thought of for this movie not to see at all is my friend Donna, from who I used to work with at Target with, before she went to another store. Like I seriously want to like tell her, like message her right now and text her, but like, do not watch The Collector. There's one specific scene, and I think of her cat Peanut, and I'm like, no. So Donna, if you watch this, do not watch this movie. And if you do, the room with the yellow slime at the bottom, just cover your eyes, please. Cover your eyes. But other than that, it's a pretty decent movie. It is. The other sort of contraption that I wanted to talk about that I thought was kind of cool, and I feel like I'm sure I've come across this sort of gadget or scenario in other movies. I'm sure we've seen it a million times. I'm just trying to like think of where else I might have seen it. I just can't. But it's like this guy laid out like all these different like bear traps in one room, just all over the place. And someone else who's in the house like ended up like, or like the boyfriend or something ends up like kind of like going in that room, not paying attention, and boom, like steps into a bear trap. He's kind of caught. He's trying to like, catch his balance and everything. And you're just like, I was sitting there. I'm like, oh, 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 like don't fall. But at the same time, I wanted him to fall because I just wanted to see that effect. And then he ended up like falling, and it was just like, everything that I could ask for in like a bear trap kill scene like that. Like, oh, I loved that kill, that effects and everything. And you even like see it like snap half his face and everything. Just, oh. Pretty like, a little on the more graphic side, but it's like I said, it's still, if you're kind of like me with certain things kind of make you a little squeamish, you can still definitely enjoy that scene and appreciate it. It just, oh. I should go back and recheck it out to see if it was actually CGI. It didn't seem like it was CGI, but then again, bear in mind, I'd had a couple of ciders that night, so I'm just saying. Sorry, I had to get a little in. I don't even want to get into why I need to even drink tonight. Work sucked. Anyway, back to The Collector. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Really enjoyed it more than I was anticipating it. And quite frankly too, because I was afraid. Like I said, I know like in my unboxing video, I was like, oh my god, it's probably gonna be like a good cross between like this and Crush the Skull. which is the movie that my niece gave me for my birthday, or not my birthday, for Christmas. Hello. Um, but you know, it definitely, like I said, it has some like Saw-esque type moments, but you know, not. I didn't feel like I was trying to. I was watching a like Saw knockoff movie. But it also does in a little bit did remind me a touch of the Crush the Skull movie a little bit with like the guy who's trying to rob the place. But you know, once again, I didn't feel like I was watching like a rip off movie of either movie. So you know, I enjoyed it very much. And just to let you guys know, because I know I brought up that, oh my god, excuse me, rudeness. Like I said, I know that there's a sequel to this, The Collection. And I was watching someone else's video earlier today, actually, before I went into work, because I was kind of thinking, I was like, wait, did Horvath already do Collection? I'm not sure. And someone said, like, yeah, they already did the Collection like a while ago. So, and he kind of made a point. He's like, oh, it's just kind of weird that they did the sequel first, and now all this time later we got the Collector. So, if you guys enjoyed this one, and you guys do Horror Pack, we're probably not gonna get the Collection on Blu-ray. So, just letting you guys know, if you liked it, go out and buy it yourself. You could probably find it pretty cheap. So, just saying. But yeah, so there's my little thoughts on the Collector. I didn't check out the special features because I know, like, last night I checked out the segments on Minutes Past Midnight. I just have not had a chance to check out the special features. I will check them out if there's anything awesome with them or anything. I'll let you guys know. I probably won't. Probably won't. But anyways, till next time, you guys, thank you for checking in with me, checking out to see what I'm talking about. Till next time, you guys, I will see you later. Till then, stay creepy, stay classy, and as always, a little bit sassy. Take care, you guys.